All right. Let's see if this will go big. It's not going big. All right. So, as I said before, I'm going to be reviewing the past few days. I'm aware that the stream might be lagging. There's not much I can do about that. They're playing Fortnite in the other room, and I think whenever they're playing Fortnite, it does that. So, like I said, there's not a ton I can do about that, but we're just gonna stream and chill. So, yeah, if you guys want to watch with it lagging, you're more than welcome to. But I'm gonna be back testing. So, and hopefully it's not lagging. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna just review price action. What happened? So, looking like in the afternoon, we had a buy model. 11 a.m. reversal. This is very, very textbook, right? Textbook 11 a.m. reversal. Jake, why did we drop 300 points in Asia? That's a great question. We can look at that in just a second. First, I'm just gonna mark this out. Look at exactly when this happens, right? 11 o'clock. This is What'll happen is a lot of time you'll get 10 a.m. Will you talk and teach pin bars? Yes, bro. I'm gonna be teaching pin bars in a short form video. I don't know when or how soon, but I think pin bars. I've been sleeping on pin bars like crazy. I think they're might be the most power. I think that's why FA is so good at trading, and he doesn't explicitly said like said it, but let's be real. I'm pretty sure pin bars are why FA is so good at trading, and why Javier's been getting way good at trading. Like he got like a 30% return on the leap, which is insane. So I'll go into more detail on pin bars very soon. I think pin bars are, like I said, I think I've been sleeping on them like crazy. I think they're incredibly valuable. And I'll do a short form vid on them eventually. But yeah, we'll look into why we had this giant 300 point drop in Asia. I want to learn too, but I don't know what they are yet. I'll explain it very simply just for you in this video because, I mean, uh, why not, right? But I'm also gonna go into detail later on. But yeah, note what time this was. 11 o'clock, right? This is very, very textbook 11 a.m. reversal. You'll get a lot of time. You'll get 11 a.m. reversal, or you'll get a 10 a.m. reversal. 10 a.m. because Judah swing, you'll get Judah swing from 9:30 to 10, and then 10 a.m. reverses and expands. 11 a.m. Dude, I don't know. 11 a.m. is just something I've noticed a lot. Is we'll reverse at 11 a.m. So I don't know the logical reason behind 11 a.m. But I've noticed that it can occur. But yeah, those are the two times that I notice for reversals is 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. So let's put this in the notes. 11 a.m. reversal. Let me know if it's lagging. It might be lagging. If so, I'm sorry. There's not really much I can do about the lag. They're playing Fortnite in the other room, and every time they do that, it creates lag. But I'd rather just have the stream go, and yeah. It's because they're playing Fortnite in the other room, bro. There's not much I can do. It sucks. It sucks a lot. I don't know what to do. Let me know if you guys have any ideas on what I can do to prevent the lag. Maybe I could change some of the settings in OBS. That might actually be something I can do. Let me ask ChatGPT. Only thing is, it's probably not going to work until the next stream. how can I get rid of the lag on my stream? Is there settings I can change in OBS? If so, what? Okay, OBS lag almost always comes from one or four bottlenecks. So I'll go through this. I can go through this after the stream, and I'll just adjust all these settings and then see if that fixes it for later. But right now, I think I just got to keep streaming, so it kind of sucks. So, Coffee, if you're still, let me know if you're still here, and if you're still here, I'll explain pin bars. But anyway. That was textbook 11am reversal. Let's see. Yeah, so Coffee, let me know if you're still here. If so, I'll explain reversals. Otherwise, I'm just going to review the market normally. So, we had midnight here. We should probably review New York session today. It looks very choppy. And then 130 here. Oh yeah, I already reviewed this. So 730. Here, let's go down the lower time frame on this here. And then 90-minute true open. Let's see. $9.22. $8.21. Yep. So going down the lower time frame, here's $8.21, and you start to see, oh yeah, all the true opens got perfectly manipulated here. I think there's a pin bar here. Maybe like on the 5-minute there's a pin bar. Yeah. Yeah, so this is actually, this is more of an outside bar. That's what this was. This was an outside bar on the 5-minute. This is actually a sweet trade, actually. We're above all the true opens. Wait, 8.21. I want the 90-minute one. Where's the 90-minute one? 7.52. So yeah, we're above every true open, and then we get an outside bar. That was clean. So outside bar is when you have, here I'm going to explain outside bar real quick. So outside bar is when you have a candle and then the next candle takes the high and the low of the previous candle. And so you literally can just enter where that candle closes and put your stop loss behind the outside bar. So like this. And then I can project out here to here. And there's two projections. So this is nice because it's above every true open. Yeah, that's way nice, dude. Dude, maybe I just start only like outside bars and pin bars make it so easy to enter trades, honestly. So once again, 8:30 outside bar. 5-minute. I'm gonna screenshot this as number 2. And the cool thing is, I think, do we have SMT as well? We might have. Anyway. Let's go to the 1-minute chart. Look what happened on the 1 minute around 9:30. This looks kind of like a 2022 model to the downside. We have equal highs that get swept. Oh, this was a data high. Oh, that's interesting. And this inversion gap was really nice down here on the 1 minute. Anyway, yeah, let's I want to go down to like the 15-second. I think we had a sweep of equal highs, and then, yeah, dude, this is just a 2022 model on the 15-second. The 2022 model is starting to make so much sense. It just makes more and more sense every time I backtest it. It's so obvious in hindsight, like not hindsight. It becomes so much more obvious every time I backtest it. And I don't know. It's just like there'll be some kind of sweep of equal highs or some time-based strong liquidity, like a previous day's high, a session high, or something. In this case, it's equal highs. And then we just, if this isn't obvious, right? We have a break of this low. And then this is probably at OTE. It's probably at OTE of the displacement. Yeah, look at that. They're 0.75 right there. So 0.705 is what I meant to say. But also, what was I gonna say? Um, might be equilibrium of this entire thing. Yeah, it is. So it's 0.705 of the immediate displacement, and then from here to here, it's the midpoint. Anyway, check that out. That top ticks it. I mean, you guys see the liquidity sweep breaker structure, right? This is textbook. Yeah, this is clean, and then we could even project out the OB. It's like this, and then there's 3 projections. We do not go 4 projections. So I guess I would just target this internal low here. Actually, nah, I'd just target 2 projections. So I'd target this. Yeah. Yeah, you see these sweep at equal highs, break of structure, retracement to a 15-second fair value gap, and then bang down to 2 projections. So I would take this like this, where short right at OTE, stop loss above the internal high, and then it's crazy because the second standard deviation is actually 4R here. Yeah, I'm liking these 15-second sell models. They're kind of nice. So if price ever kind of looks a little choppy on the 1 minute, you guys might actually just want to trade on the 15-second. This is something I've noticed, but from my back testing, when price action looks bad on the 1 minute, the 15-second will actually be somewhat clean. I don't know why. Okay, so that's 950. That was right at the start of the macro as well. 2022 model, 15 second. Oh, I'd love to see how True Opens played a role here. I think, like I said, yeah, we were above 730. I don't know. There's probably some. We probably swept True Opens. Did we have SMT with this high too? SMT with this high. Man, this was clean. And then I'm guessing this was its own. Yeah, kind of like buy model type of thing. Once again, we kind of have another sweep break of this low for value gap. Wonder if we had the. Yeah, I don't know. So this one's on the 1 minute. Hey, what up, Javier? I'm aware that the stream's kind of lagging. I don't really know what to do. I think it's because they're playing Fortnite in the other room. So it's frustrating because I want to be able to stream. I'm going to try and adjust some OBS settings later. See if that helps. But that's not what I wanted. It's good? Oh, sick. Well, that's good. So you guys may remember me saying how when I snipe Equilibrium of a 2022 model, I have a nickname for that. I call it I can't even say it. When I like to snipe Equilibrium of a 2022 model, I like to call it the let's see if I have the name written in here. Anyway, I like to call it the Halcyon Protocol. It's just the nickname I gave for sniping Equilibrium. of the 2022 model. We also have a little hippopotamus here. You guys remember me talking about that? Dang, that's actually so sweet. And then we go boom, right down to those lows. So I'd probably go like that. You know what? Let's just say that we targeted. Let's say we used this thing for projections. Yeah, I might take a look at Asian session right now because we are getting a lot of movement. Yeah, me as well. I'm thinking, we looking like we are going to reverse here possibly. Holding bullish for value gaps. So I'd probably go to the 3 minute and you can probably see this a little better. Or even the 1 minute. Yeah, looking like we're holding bullish for value gaps here. $350. Okay, so you want it to go down to 25 $350. Nah, I see. You know what's kind of interesting about hippos? Is you could have your stop loss above it. You could have your stop loss above the hippo. And that's actually a perfectly fine place to have your stop. I'm gonna screenshot that. Something to remember for the future. Halcyon Protocol on the 1 minute. I think there must have been some kind of rejection block down here because a lot of people souped the bottom of this move. I'm curious if there was like some kind of rejection block they used. I don't know. It's much harder when you don't have the SMT indicator. Was there an RTH gap? Yeah, we had an RTH gap to the upside, which got filled later on. I like this 1 minute IPG. Um, is it worth marking out? I don't even know, but I do like this IFG. Yeah, should I trade Asia session right now, guys? Guys, low key, let's maybe live trade Asia session. Honestly, um, ooh, yeah, that'll be nice. Yeah. Yeah, this is a 2022 model as well, even on over here. Once again, I think true opens are very important. We had 1330. We're above true week open as well. So what happens here? We get a... Dude, I think, honestly, 2022 model is goated. I think it makes things so simple. Like, I look for, okay, some kind of sweep of liquidity, external liquidity. We got previous day high, or high of week, or whatever. And then we just get displacement below low. When I see this, I'm like, okay, here we go. Algorithm starting. When I see that, right? So here's the sweep. Here's displacement below low. Let's check if it hits the OTE. And it does, right? So there's that OTE. Bang. Why that low? Because nothing else. This is obviously chopping. When I see this candle, this is where we get displacement, right? None of this. There's no obvious displacement below low. So, and you don't. Once again, it's not about. The important thing is displacement, right? We get displacement here. That's the key. You did anything because now it's working smooth. Dude, I don't know. I don't think so. But I'm glad it's working smooth. I really am. See, I don't know. This isn't like a super obvious one, but it worked out. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know why it does that. It's honestly kind of annoying. Yeah, we're above all the true opens as well. So I could even go on a lower time frame and look, but I'm not going to. It's crazy though, because you, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like if you could just be patient for it. That's all you need, but it's hard to be patient for it. Yeah, I didn't do anything special, guys. It just started working. I think I did restart my computer. I didn't think that was gonna work though. Alright. Should we look at Asian session? I feel like we could get something. Yeah, we got midnight. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, kinda wanna trade Asia. Guys, we might trade Asia here. Hold up. We got midnight, 1930. So yeah, we're below every true open. This makes me bullish. So there's a true week open. I might just trade on paper. Oh yeah, look at these SMTs, dude. Yo, there's a lot of bullish SMTs. I think we swept some pretty significant liquidity over here. Like, what is this? It's not previous week's low. Either way, we still sweep out these lows here. So it is possible that what Javier is saying could play out. We need to get retracement. I don't know. I mean, Javier, what about this 4-minute pin bar? Javier, are you here? What do you think about this 4-minute pin bar? Yeah, I would not be able to take that. Unfortunately. Risk would be too high. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright. Hang on 1 second. I will be right back. Okay. Time to back test more. Okay. Alright. Okay, what else do we look at here? Yeah, I think we'll draw higher. Okay, what else to look at? This was a nice breaker. I bet we went. Let's go to 1 minute. I bet we went here. I bet we went. I bet we went from the rejection block. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's a 15-minute rejection block. There might have been SMT with that low. Yeah, there literally was. So, 15-minute rejection block. I think there's a lot of people that took this. I think Powell Trades took this trade actually. Just a 15-minute rejection block. We have SMT with it. Below all the true opens. And then we have data highs. Which are right here. 11:02. Phoenix up to data high. Yeah, bro. I know that exact feeling, and I I can relate, man, because I'm kind of the same way. But you just got to keep learning, keep showing up, and I don't know, just keep going, go get them. Like the market rewards persistence. This is not. I mean, it's not a game for the weak. Um, I'm struggling with the same thing, man. If I'm being honest, like I'll just take losses and it sucks. One thing I'm gonna start doing, and maybe I recommend you could do if you want, is I was really enjoying the leap when I had paper trades that I could take, and I didn't have to risk anything, and I could just practice on paper. And I was trading so well on the leap. I got like a 10% return on the leap because I was trading on paper, and it's like, um, I'm like, I think that that's really beneficial to practice is trading on paper and getting more opportunities in on paper. So that's something I recommend is just maybe just paper trade. Like I'm gonna have a separate account just for paper trading. I just barely made it, and I'm gonna treat it um, as if it is um, as if it's like $1,000 account, and I'm gonna scale it up, but it's gonna be 100,000. But yeah, man, I know that feeling. It's not fun. I'm sorry. Guys, should we trade live? I'm not gonna lie. I want to trade. I kind of want to trade live right now. I want to trade live. Do you advise buying an Apex account or not worth it? You know, if you're like, I think they're good to practice on. Um, yeah, it's just, I mean, it's nice because Apex is like the cheapest one. It might, it's most realistic for the average person. So I would say yeah. I would say yeah. Like buying an Apex account is fine. If you want a discount, you can use code Jake Trades It. I think you know. Yeah, I mean it's a nice way to get practice for sure because then if you do end up trading really well, then you can actually make money. But the flip side is you have to deal with everything like the rules and stuff, and honestly, that part is not ideal. Um, in the long run, like my goal is to just kind of like go kind of over the prop firms. Like I don't even want to even have to deal with prop firms. I'd rather just because my within my budget, my personal budget is I want to just scale a personal account slowly because I'd rather for me I'm rather wanting to scale my own money rather than just keep like it feels like every time I pay a monthly fee to a prop firm it makes me so mad. But that also means that I gotta be more careful and I gotta be extremely strict on what trades I decide to take. So I don't know. It's definitely personal preference, man. Like everyone has their own thoughts on it. But yeah, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, guys, honestly, I might just trade live right now. This is kind of nice. Can you share a referral link? I don't know if I have a link, but you can just use just my name and it should give you a discount. Yeah, it's not a no. It's not a no because it's a person by person question because you know someone you don't want to lose all your money on a personal account. That would suck. It depends on your budget. If your budget is not that much, yeah, buy the Apex account because it's not worth risking a ton of money on everything else. But if your budget's higher, then maybe you could go on a personal. But it's like I said, it's gonna be person to person, and on personal you're gonna lose a lot of money probably. So just protect yourself and get the account probably. But yeah, it's person by person basis, honestly. What up, Keisho? How's it going, bro? Good morning. Guys, I'm going to try and make sure I get on the charts tomorrow. But yeah, I'm thinking right now the market's going to switch bullish here. We're probably getting a CRT. $15-minute inside bar forming. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna switch this to a trading live stream because I don't know. Asia's looking fun. Asia's looking fun. So maybe we'll get something. So let's get rid of this then. We're just gonna be trading live. We're just gonna be watching the market and trade live here. How long have I been trading? I've been trading 29 months. And if you count the crypto days, like 6 years. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is the market's going to be bullish. We're below all the true opens. I can even get out oops, that's not it. So below all the true open, I think we might need to come down here but I think we will reverse at some point to go up. Maybe we end up using this rejection block. That would be interesting. How did FA get so good? I know, right? Bro, he's been trading for 5 years. So that's kind of what happens when you've been trading that long. You just get that good, you know? And I hope that's going to be me soon too, you know? Okay, I like this 3-minute rejection block. So I'm curious if we come down here, might look for a low time frame change of state back up. Which SMT indicator you're using? SMT by Ouroboros. It's paid, but it's really nice. So yeah, I think I'm gonna be looking for a retracement and then either a sweep of this low because we might need to sweep out this low one more time, and then it'd be a soup, Dark Phoenix, or we push into this rejection block and it's like a regular Phoenix. So basically what I'm saying is I'm anticipating a buy model Maybe the buy model doesn't start until London session. I don't understand inside bars. That's the one I do not understand. Oh, this thing? Oh, this thing. Oh, this is an inside bar, bro? So how does it work? How does an inside bar work? If we break one side, we continue? Is that right? So whichever side we break, it's gonna continue up. Dude, sick. High and low, yeah. So basically, once we break one side, you go long or short. So like if it's this, you go short to the rejection block. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Or you could go even lower. Hey, this is a 15-minute rejection block. This is probably gonna be nicer. 1 to 2. Sick, bro. Maybe we'll take this trade if we get this inside bar. Unfortunately, I don't really have a way to trade. Well, I'll probably just trade on paper or something. Need at least 5 candles inside. Oh, okay. Interesting. Good to know. Okay, we're trading Asia. Actually, this might even turn into a London trading stream, honestly. But yeah, this is a nice inside bar here. We'll see. Yeah, I think we could go lower. We might need to sweep out the low. Like something like this, where we sweep out the low one more time. And then eventually, after we sweep up the low one more time, then we go up. Yeah, bro, I bet you're right. Yeah, I think we're going to go lower here. So here's a 15-minute inside bar. We had a bearish SMT here, bearish SMT here. Yeah, we're probably going to go lower here. It's probably what's going to happen is London's going to create low of the day and then we'll reverse. What is your daily bar bias? Are we bullish on the daily time frame? I think we will be bullish, but I think London needs to make low of the day. Here, let's zoom out. We're below all the true opens. I think we'll form a low here and then we'll expand. You know what? This is giving Thursday reversal vibes. This is getting bro. This actually could end up being this is giving a Thursday reversal weekly profile vibe. Where Thursday, we accumulate Monday through Wednesday, and then Thursday makes low of the week, and then Thursday and Friday deliver to the opposing end. We already have the S&T. I mean, we're definitely back testing this this void here. Yeah, so I think we will be bullish. It's just not yet, right? Because probably London needs to make low of the day. Javier, are you going to take this inside bar trade? Nice rejection block here. Four-hour SMT. Yeah, usually you want to see some kind of like 15-minute change in state. So yeah, we probably have a 4-hour. Let's see. Yeah, we have a 4-hour gap here. Actually, I like this. The 4-hour hidden order block. So, yeah, I think we'll come down. I think we'll sweep out this low or utilize the rejection block, and then 15-minute change in state back up. But we're below all the true opens, so I think we're gonna reverse here. But we're probably not gonna form the low until 1:30, at least, because the London True Open. I want to see that form. So yeah, what I'm thinking is right now, eventually we will reverse overnight at some point. I just don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen right now in Asia necessarily. So, ooh, lots of bullish SMTs here. I don't know, I'm just enjoying watching price action here. Yeah, I think this is more likely to continue lower. We should wait for the 15-minute Cibi to inverse to get more confidence. Yeah, once again, I don't think it's bullish yet. Yeah, look at this. True open. We're above both these true opens. So, if anything, we might reject this this 1-minute Cibi. It's given off yeah, I think we're gonna reject this 1-minute Cibi. We are above the oh, you know what? We got midnight here. We might need to soup that. Guys, I'll try and make sure I hop on the live stream tomorrow, too. I think we're going to reject this. And then continue lower here. Seeming like a sell model here. We have... Hold up. Bearish SMT here. So it's almost seeming like this was Phoenix. Hold up. I'm starting to get an idea. So this was Phoenix at the high. We probably had like a 2-minute or a 3-minute rejection block. Yeah. So here's Phoenix. You can clearly see that. It perfectly soups the high. Then we have a suspension block, which is essentially just the 2022 gap. I think we still use this to go lower. I don't know. It might not. It's not really that obvious, but okay. I'm curious how the market responds to midnight. I don't know. I like reading the market live. I think there's it's very beneficial to get that practice reading the market live. So this could be a soup here, right? This could be. Because we are basically in a low time frame sell model. We have 5-minute PD array, this 5-minute rejection block, and then looking like a 30-second sell model where we got Phoenix, sweep of this high, See, I'm just kind of watching the market here, but I think so. To me, this This is the suspension block. So this is like the 2022 gap. Huh. Honestly, it's not that. Nothing's obvious here. $25,525. But what about the? We haven't really broken the inside bar yet. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep watching. How do you trade? Hey, we got that event horizon there. So this still could end up being a soup. Right? Because this seems like... I actually think I'm reading the market correctly. We got a sweep of this high. This right here. Phoenix entry. Then we have essentially right here. This was the 2022 gap, but it's a suspension block. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Where's suspension block? Oh yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I don't have a thing for suspension block yet. I don't think I do. And then breaker and fair value gap. So you see what I'm saying now, guys? We go from the Phoenix entry to the 2022 entry to the breaker and fair value gap. Maybe. Could be so wrong. I don't know. But we'll see. Be interesting if it does play out. Okay. So you think, Javier, you think we're going to come all the way back up? Yeah, we might. Yeah, because we need 130 needs to be formed really at some point. I would love to see if this is in a GB range. I don't know. I like reading the market live, guys. I don't know why. Dude, it literally is. I think we're gonna just dump right here, actually. I think we're gonna dump right here. Where the fair value gap is right in this GB partition. So I think we're gonna go to the opposing one. So this is there's something cool about Goldbach, guys, where I don't remember where I learned this from. Dude, I honestly I don't even know where I learned the stuff I learned. But when you move from one partition of a GB range, you go off into the opposing partition of a GB range. So if I go from the rejection block, we deliver to the opposing rejection block. If we go from the order block, we deliver to the opposing order block. From the fair value gap, we go to the deliver to the opposing fair value gap partition. Don't ask me how I even learned that stuff. I don't even know, bro. But this is just something that I heard somewhere. But note how the FEG partition is right there. There's a fair value gap right there. Hey, this is actually playing out for once, bro. Yeah, guys, I think I might trade London tonight. I think we're gonna get some good, interesting price action for London. Note how he swept liquidity into the extension. Dang, this is actually playing out so far. No one's even here to watch it. So if we go on the 15-second, it probably becomes very clear. anyway. No one's even watching the stream.
I might just trade tomorrow. I might just wake up early and trade tomorrow, guys. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.